working on some mechanics in the outfield or the infield is over-the-shoulder drills. We call those OTS, over the shoulder. And what we want our players to understand is the concept of a fly ball will go up and it will go down. And it virtually will draw a line in the sky, an imaginary line. We want our players to understand that they have to pick which line they're going to run on. So if a ball came right at me, I have to decide, am I going to go ahead and drop back and be on this side of the ball and track backwards where I completely point my torso towards the outfield and start a track sprint and stay on this side of the ball the entire time, follow it all the way into my glove? Or am I going to drop back on my right side, go back, and I'm going to go ahead and catch it on this side of the line of the ball? So you have a choice, whatever you're most comfortable doing. I'm talking about the ball that's coming straight over us. So we have to pick dropping back left. I'm catching on my forehand side. I'm a left-handed player catching on my forehand side. Or drop back with my left side catching it on my backhand side. Doesn't matter which one you're most comfortable with. The key is that once you commit and you take your drop step back, you stay on that line of the ball the entire time. So then it would look something like this. I drop back my left shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and look for the backhand side, follow the ball all the way into my glove. It's an easy catch. What you will see is the player does not designate what line of the ball they're going to run on, and it looks something like this. They drop the left shoulder, they go like this. I am on the right side of the ball as I'm facing it. The ball comes up. I've opted for the right side of the ball. I'm staying on the right side, but then you'll see a player decide all of a sudden now she's going to get on the other side of the ball, and it looks something like this. As a coach, look for this. That's called crossing the line of the ball. And you'll see anytime that a player's eyes have to go directly towards the sky, they lose their equilibrium, and that's where the ball is difficult to catch. So OTS teaches us drop back, get the torso to face the outfield fence area, running like a track sprint, and staying on one side of the ball and following it all the way in. You'll find the most common problem is they cross over the line of the ball, and two, they don't fully commit their torso to the fence or the field of play outward. So what they do is they only go halfway. Now I'm going backwards, but I'm actually crossing over this way, which makes my head bobble up and down, and more importantly, it slows me down. So as a coach, coaching youth, watch how they drop back. Do they drop back and their toes are pointing towards the outfield fence? Or do they cross over and it costs them time and they're actually crossing over this way? And as you know, the quickest way is to be in a full sprint, not crossing over. So make sure that your players work on OTS, dropping back on the fly ball, whether you're an infielder or an outfielder.